So I'm going to go ahead and start up this new recording and, have a little bit of a chat with you all because, um, you know, uh, Blackheart and I are pretty much done with our collab with Terraria Calamity. So that's the first bit of news. Um, you know, Blackheart didn't really want to continue too much with Boss Rush, and that's fine. I mean, we probably could have like continued trying to fight it off, but um, I mean, there was a bit of a bullet hell for that last boss with the witch that we were struggling with. So I mean, we could have like kept on trying to see if there was some way for us to survive the bullet hell um, um, to handle it, but we were getting our asses handed to us, and it felt like very much like the Devour of Gods situation, which was also another pain in the ass. Um, but um, you know, we were trying to figure out like what we wanted to do, because technically we were done, okay? And I didn't really want to do too much more in terms of Terraria. I'm kind of burnt out a little bit on it. I've been playing Terraria for a long time, not only not only solo, but now quite a bit of co-op, you know, with Blackheart. Not that I mind, the co-op with Blackheart. It's just the game itself. I'm kind of burnt out on it. So, while we could have tried to look for, more mods to add in and try to do that, I was kind of done. So for those of you that are like looking for more information about what's going on with the Terraria, yeah, I think yeah, no more for me for the time being. I'll still try to keep the save files. I mean, they're on cloud, so potentially, I could like go back to those files like later on. We could do the boss fight or the boss rush for Calamity. We could try to do I could continue trying to do that medium core uh, on expert mode on the single player. But to be honest, I'm like I said, I'm kind of burnt out on it right now, right at this particular moment in time. So we're going to kind of we're gonna pause. We're gonna pause that at the very least for now. So maybe a year or two down the road, maybe I'll come back to it. But for right now, we're I personally I prefer to kind of move on. Blackheart still wants to do Terraria, so we'll find out where he goes with it later on. Um, but the thing was that we were wanting to try to find something to do. Um, I wanted to try to get a replacement for Monday. So I had an idea. We were looking at a lot of our multiplayer games, and I noticed something that kind of threw me, kind of piqued my interest. Well, for Blackheart's birthday, we had a Payday 2 run through at one point in time. We were trying to figure out like, what would he like to do, special for his birthday, and it was Payday 2. He had Payday 2, and it seems like everything kind of worked out pretty well on his end. I don't think he really like complained too much about it. So that's two people. And then I noticed that my friend Crazy also had Payday 2. And I suddenly had the brilliant idea, well, what if we can get all members that I currently have in Team Robot to do a 4-player co-op? Now, I noticed that, my friend Kermit, who's also part of the team, he didn't have Payday 2. But um, at one point in time, long time ago, I saw Payday 2 and I was like going, yeah, this looks kind of fun, you know. And, I had some money coming into me at the time, so I figured, oh, hey, they're offering a 4-pack for fairly cheap price. So I purchased Payday 2 in a 4-pack. You know, obviously one for myself, but I had like 3 others. And, well, I still had some game codes. I tried like, handing them out for free one time for an anniversary. Or was it an anniversary or was it for a affiliate celebration? I don't know. It was one of those two, but no one came. So how could I hand out a game to no one? So, so Kermit now has a copy of Payday 2, which means we have a 4-player co-op coming here, folks. Yep, I was able to arrange a common day for all of us, you know, Blackheart, Crazy, Kermit, and myself to do a 4-player co-op in Payday 2 one of the days of the week. Now, obviously there's quite a few days that, people couldn't necessarily do, whether it's, because of real life, you know, restrictions or, maybe um, um, some streaming limitations or something along those lines. Like, for example, I typically, I was basically vetoing Sundays because, that was my Genshin Impact, and that's the best day of, pretty much getting everything that I kind of wanted to get in Genshin Impact anyway. So, but, you know, after a lot of discussions and trying to figure out times and stuff like that, um, figured out that, I mean, Blackheart's good to go with a Tuesday at 4:30. Kermit was okay with a Tuesday at 4:30. PST, by the way, PST time. I'm fine with that. Obviously, I'm gonna have to change this. Um, you know, Final Fantasy VII for Tuesdays is gonna be moved to Monday. So just letting you folks know. So next week, Monday, the 10th, February 10th, will be, February 10th, 2025. Let me put that year in. Um, that's going to be going to the Monday, and Tuesday we're going to be doing Payday 2. Now I haven't fully confirmed the time with my friend Crazy, but he said Tuesdays was fine with him as well. So we'll see if he's okay with a 4:30 start time on that, and we'll see whether or not he would be willing to go all the way up till, potentially like, midnight Eastern. Although, is he in Eastern? I don't know. But either way, um, I can only, stream till 9 p.m. PST, which would be, midnight Eastern. So, you know, 4.5 hours of Payday 2 next week on February 11th, starting at 4:30 PST. So look forward to it. So I wanted to give out that little announcement, talk about it, give you guys all the updates on that, and yeah. So hopefully you enjoy. Hopefully you'll come on in and join us for a four-player co-op of PAA2. If, of course, we can get it to work. Um, we'll see what we can do. but um, but yeah, I wanted to kind of give that little recording and announcement of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording